I have decided to let fate choose my teams on Genshin. The rules are simple. Team number 1 has to be centered around the first 4-star I pull for, and the second team will be based around the first 5-star I pull for. I also cannot use characters until I have gotten them from a banner, which means not only can I not use Kaya, Lisa, or Amber, but also no Barbara, Xiangling, Kale, Lynette, or Kachina until at least I've gotten them from a banner. I can't get them from the events tab when I reach a certain AR or beat a certain floor on the Spiral Abyss. I have to get them from a wish before I can use them. Any punishment for breaking the rules I will leave up to you guys to decide, as long as there's no money involved really, because I'm broke. With that being said, let's get started on the new account. I'm an ether person, but this time specifically for the name that I'm going to give the character, I think I might have to go with Lumine. But I'm so used to seeing ether that it might be weird to not be ether. Okay, I'm going with this one because I'm naming after my cat, which I know that the character that I named my cat after is not specifically gendered, but my cat is a girl. And so I'm hoping that this will give the account some luck because I love my cat and my cat is just going to bless this account. I have seen a lot of people do, not a lot of people necessarily, do this challenge or challenges similar to it. And so I thought that I wanted to give a try at challenging myself in Genshin because I don't. And so I'm going to do it similarly to how some other people have done it. I'm not going to get that right now, but I am going to get that eventually. I promise. I know it's there, but I am going to go get it eventually, I swear.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb.
I need to turn that down. She's too loud. Hopefully my cat has really... Sorry, I'm talking about everything and nothing at once. Okay, I am doing this for the purpose of... Haimon, I've played Genshin a lot. I've played a lot of Genshin. But recently, it's kind of lost a bit of the challenge that it used to have, which I guess it wasn't necessarily challenging. It was more that I sucked. And so it was really hard at first. And so I wanted to at least, give myself something, to challenge myself with it, because I don't know. I just want to give myself like a fresh experience to Genshin. I always find it fun to start over and see what characters you get. But the thing is, okay, so I'm going to do this. And go in. So I don't have to use Lumine, because she's not a character that I've pulled for. And there are going to be cases where I'm losing my train of thought. Is going to be a lot of cases where... Stop it. Go in the water. A lot of cases... Hello? There's going to be a lot of cases where I will have to use the Traveler and I won't be able to get out of it, right? The same thing with, Amber, which, it's only the one time where you really have to use them and you can't progress the story that way. With Amber, I mean, because otherwise it's just the Traveler and, maybe a few, story quests where you can only play as, Shan Yun's, for example, in her domain, where you can only play as Shan Yun. So if on this account I wouldn't be able to do that story quest unless I pull for Shan Yun. So I'd be able to do the start of it, I wouldn't be able to finish it. I'd be stuck at the domain. There's going to be a lot of workarounds. I might, if there's a way to cheese it, then I will. But if it's annoying to cheese, I might just just deal with it and then, or like see what you guys say at least, like, because the thing is that I would give like a consequence to myself for the times where I'm able to like where I have to cheat or whatever. Let's just get this real quick. And I would do something like pulling on my main account or giving away Welgen or something. Something like that. But I'm broke. And I can't really do a lot of the punishments that other streamers give to themselves. So if it comes to it, we'll figure something out that way. But for the Amber one, for the Amber, like the shooting challenge, I'm gonna give myself a pass for that, because that's just for this start, I'm going to let myself just get away with that, because it's the start of the game, and I would I would rather just not have to worry about it and just shoot the slime. I would rather not think about it. I think the only thing I don't like about restarting Genshin is playing through quests that I've already played through before. And sometimes if the quest is like really interesting, or if like I feel like I didn't really understand the quest in the first playthrough, I will pay attention. But otherwise it feels very repetitive, because I've listened to it. I mean, watched, read, played. I've done it before. I feel like I also need to explain myself. The reason why the quality is so low, if you're wondering, by the way, it's because my PC isn't the greatest. Because the because I think the weapon banner has gotten better in terms of scamminess. And so, because instead of the 2 fate points, it's basically kind of like wishing on the character banner. It's kind of like wishing on the character banner because of the new only needing 1 point now, even though it's kind of not like wishing on the character banner because it's 2 weapons on the same banner. But anyway, what was I saying? But only in like certain situations, if I'm like confident in the amount of primo gems I have, or if it's like, you know, in situations where I've saved up enough, and if I can't think of any, like if I'm confident. But for the most part, for like the start of it, I'm going to be more focused on characters than anything. I don't think I'm going to be worried about weapon banner for a while. I'm mostly started playing right now because I think that either of the options for the limited 5 stars, you know, if I get them, that would be great. It would make the challenge a little bit easier because it's Nouvelle and Zhongli, and so having either of those 2 characters would be really great for the account. But because it's so late into their banner, I highly doubt I will get either of them. So I'm playing now because if we get lucky and get them, that would be great. But if we don't get lucky, it's fine. It's it's more pity for, you know, whatever characters come next that we, you know, do want on the account. I won't be too upset if we don't get either of them. I kind of want to get characters that I don't have on my main or second account, or characters that I don't use very often on my second or main account. I don't really get a choice in the first 4-star and 5-star that I'm gonna have to base the teams around. But other than those 2, I want to try to use characters I don't use very often. So like if I get any standard banner 5-star, then, you know, even that would still be, I would still be okay with that, because I don't really use any of the standard banner 5 stars. But in terms of Diluc and Dehya, I don't really like their playstyles, and I feel like Dehya, I feel like those 2, not so much Diluc, but Dehya for sure, would be harder for me to really get a hang of. We all know. I don't need to explain too much. I think if I got a standard banner character, I would want, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Other than Chi-Chi or the two Claymores, I think I would be satisfied with any of the standard banner characters. Hopefully, though, I'd win the first 50-50. Wishing is coming soon, though. So, I don't know if I have to explain this, but I'm not going to be wishing on Noelle's banner because one, there's no guarantee we won't get any character aside from Noelle. Can this go away? That we won't get any character aside from Noelle, and there's only characters that were there at the launch. Like, there's good options among those characters, like Fischl, Xingqiu, Bennett, Sucrose. Those were, like, there's plenty of great options. But I want to open up to more options. Also, because if we did get lucky and got a 5-star within those first 10 pulls on the Noelle banner, Tainari wouldn't be there. And I like Tainari. My kitty? I don't know what circling will mean. My cat has blessed the account enough to get a character here. Hopefully we get something good. We got the flute of all things. Is there anything else I can do to get more wishes, please? Okay. Well, okay, here we go again. Oh, I'm going to pick Ether because maybe because I hadn't picked Ether like I usually do, it didn't recognize me. And so now it'll recognize me and it'll know what I'm doing and it'll say, oh, we should give them a character in their first standard banner temple. Here we go. Kirby.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb. Climbing depletes stamina, and depleted stamina.
Oh, I was distracted by Kirby. I got distracted by you. I was supposed to be playing, but I kept looking back at you on the back of my chair. She's petting me with her tail. Okay. Time to get serious. Your tail's hitting me. Did you know that? Kirby is dictating how we play, and she has decided no playing right now. I'm stupid. Because from here on out, hopefully everything will I'll be able to just attack it and not have to do a little campfire dance again. I do not want to talk to you. I think if I have to reroll again, I'm just going to beat that camp. I'm not gonna I'm just gonna fight that camp normally. I'm not even gonna bother myself with it. If I don't get any characters within the first pulls this time, that I'm just going to go to bed and then do it tomorrow. I think I will probably I'll probably be back in the opinion that I should just light them on fire with the campfire. But right now my back hurts and I'm a little bit sleepy, so I'm not extremely sleepy, but a little bit sleepy. Which is weird because it's 5 a.m, but my sleep schedule is messed up. I'm practically living in a different continent entirely. Without, where am I going? I started walking in a completely different direction. Yeah, my sleep schedule is very backwards. We went to my entire family, really. Like, not just like direct family, but like great aunts. You know, people like that. We all went to Ireland, and my sleep schedule, I didn't get hit with jet lag at all. Because that was just regular, like, for me, basically. Like, I was up at a regular time of the day, and I was asleep at nighttime for the first time in years, and it was in Ireland. Should I, like, talk to somebody about that? Should I see a professional about my sleep? I don't know. I don't mind my sleep schedule, but you know, someday it's gonna be like, hey, you need to go outside, and I'm going to agree with them. Or after I do my dailies on my main on CZZ and on ZZZZ and on Honkai. And here it is. Moment of truth. Once we get through all of this. Okay, moment of truth. Why? I guess I'm going to bed. Here we go. And so even though I know it doesn't affect anything necessarily. Okay. This does not look good for me. So I guess this one wasn't lucky. So, I guess I'll see you again. It's Lumine's turn now. Oh no. Song of the Year's playing. Paimon, be quiet. Trying to listen to Twilight by Stray Kids. That was an accident. But if I can't get it this time, I think I'm just going to, like, have to just get to a second 10 pull using outside efforts, if you know what I mean. But only enough to do that, really. Enough to get to 10 star. Not 10 star. What am I talking about? I expected this. I'll see you in a split second. What do you know? I somehow got more wishes. Who would have guessed? Gaming. Alright, okay. So we're gonna have to build a team around Gaming. Well, that takes away the one thing that I would have to be worried about, which is well, not the one thing, but one of the things I'd have to be worried about, which is that one part of the Lugue quest where anything that requires pyro, really. Okay, let's just see what we have to give him. Would EM or maybe this one? Maybe Debate Club? I don't know. Let's level him up to level 10. So the first team requires us to have farming on it. Would Shunyun be coming back soon in Lantern Art? I feel like she would make for a good, like just a good addition to Gaming's team, at least. So it's just a matter of what the other team will be like, then. I'm just gonna get all of the... Oh. That was wonderful, Gaming. Thank you for doing that. Amber's quest is going to be very easy. Wait, I can't just teleport to that. It's not unlocked. I'm silly. Amber's part is going to be easy. Kaya's will be easy. Lisa's, there's the monument that I have to worry about, and I'm not familiar with how to, like, if there's a way to cheese past, but I know Kaya's, for the most part, with the spikes and stuff, you can just kind of jump over them. I don't remember what other 5 stars are coming up on the banners. It's because if I don't get either Neuvillette or Zhongli... Ow. This hurts me. Let's just... He's fine. Don't look at him. I'm just trying to get as many materials as I can. I forgot about how easy enemies early game are. This is dangerous for Gaming. Oh, it wasn't that bad. This is going to be interesting to try to. I'm trying to think of other. Who else would be good on a team with Gaming? I'm not too sure. I may have to do some research on that. Because even though I like playing as Gaming, I'm not too familiar with what he does and who would like synergize well with him. So it's. I know that Shanyun, she has that whole plunging thing, and that's what Gaming does. I'm not sure who else. I'll let you guys tell me what. I'm just trying to think of good team, like party members for Gaming other than like Shanyun. Alright, he leveled up, so he's healed now. That's awesome. Whoa! So many things. I'm gonna get my first Animalculus. I'm gonna mark it off on the map, because otherwise I'm gonna forget, and I don't feel like opening up the interactive map right now. And let's just offer this right now just to get that a little bit of extra stamina, a little bit of get the thing open, because otherwise I'm gonna forget, and then I'll go over there and be confused as to why the wind current up. I'm doing great at explaining myself. Let's go to Kaya. I always forget about how much fun I have with the plunging attack playstyles, like Xiao, who is my first main, Azuha, who was my second main before I realized he was better as a support because I was a little bit stupid. I was stubborn, and I really wanted him to be a DPS. But I'm broken free to play. I don't, well, not anymore on this one. I spent like $4, but I'm free to play. And so I couldn't exactly C6 him. It's so nice to have Pyro just straight off in the game. Although his health does worry me. It's going to be a bit concerning until I can get either a healer or a shielder. Or both. I like that he landed right on top of like the torches each time, basically. His health is so worrying. The thing is that I'm used to HP drainers. I have Farina, Nuvolette, Xiao, Hu Tao. I've played as all of them before. But it's the fact that he doesn't have any teammates right now that's really concerning. So he's just kind of low. Thank you for having a pretty easy one, Kaya. Because at least I won't have to figure out a way around this. With Lisa's, that's a different story. Hopefully one of these next pulls is a shielder or something. Maybe I should pull for Zhongli. I doubt he will get him within the time period we have left, but you know. Or if he'd even be good on a team with Coming, but maybe he would be good on whatever the other team is. Here comes the danger. Okay, so I am allowed to heal. Something I need to remember is that so I can heal Gaming. I really like Kaya's domain because it's easy. Oh, it's Gaming's worst enemy. I think maybe I'm trying to think. Maybe like a melt or vaporize team for Gaming, with Shanyun as the healer and for the plunging attacks and whatever. But I don't know. I don't know who would be good for a melt team or a vaporize team or. Oh. I thought it would work. Okay. Poor Calming just did a swan dive into the spikes. My bad, Calming. I'm so sorry. Welcome, Kai. You are benched unless I ever get a constellation of you, which I doubt I will because you're a starter. And get off of my team. Am I silly? There it is. I lost track of where I was. I just realized how difficult killing the Out of the Storm if I don't get like a bow or catalyst character. Not necessarily like bad, but just a little bit more frustrating. Sorry, I know you're up there wanting to kill me really bad, but oh. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the Wolf's Gravestone and I can put that on Kami. Imagine if we got bored to death right there. So what are the ways around this domain that I can get through it without using Lisa? Is there something this way? The end of the domain is up there, right? That was not a solid floor. I need to get to at least... I need to get somewhere. Where's the room that has the Electro Monument in it? Because that's the only room that I'm really concerned about. See, I wish there was a way to get to that room from in here. And I need to find a way to not do it. Okay. I need to get over there. But it's kind of hard to know where if I'm going to make anything. Why did I do that? Oh, he's fine. He's not fine. I lied. Okay, we have a general idea of where we're going. It's this way. Hopefully he doesn't make it. I can try again. Maybe I can use Lisa just to get over there because she's tall instead of, and not actually have to use her in battle. Didn't work out. I wish that coming skill would go a little bit higher because that would be really nice right about now. Where am I? I don't know how to get past this. It looks like there is a way to do it, but hopefully Gumming is tall enough to do it. It looks like I was right the first time, but I don't think Gumming's tall enough. Lisa herself is tall enough, so we're gonna use Lisa just to get past this. And I don't think that counts, considering that that was similar to what I had to do in the beginning. Climbing in domain? Huh. What just happened? I don't know what we're gonna do about this coming. Have they made it slightly higher or something? I feel like there's... Where am I going? Where am I going? Lisa, where are you going? This is not going quite as I intended, because there's no other way to get out there through here. Because it's all this. Like that would do anything. What am I doing? Should I just do it and then try to see if I can kill them all with Gaming? If this counts as a punishment, I'll let you guys decide, but that's only a... Hello? Oh my god, they're pyro. So if that requires... If that is worth a punishment, you tell me. I tried. I think they have patched it because it looked easy for everybody else, but as soon as I tried it, it was no longer working. It's upsetting. I feel bad that I couldn't do it, but I don't know. Like, all of the other people that I watched do it, it was like... Everybody else that I watched do it, it was like perfect height. They all did the exact same thing and the height was perfect. But it wasn't doing that for me, and I didn't see any other way to just skip it. So I think they patched it. And I don't know if there's just a secret second way. Maybe if I had like a different character, but like I know Gaming skill, if it worked mid-air, that would be nice, but it doesn't. It's not letting me click out. Lisa, please. But we can get the handbook, and so that should be a good way to get things. But I think they've changed it, right, to where they only unlock after a certain Thanks for teaching me how to take Lisa off of my party. Oh! What does that give us? Not quite, but close enough to where we could get another 5-star. Let's see. Oh wait, I was about to say let's do Kaya's quest, but I remembered that we don't have a cryo character to do the... We can do the start of it, at least. We have Animoculi. Completely forgot about that. Some extra XP. We have Amber's quest, which should be easier to do. Forgot that doesn't let me. I keep forgetting that like I can't glide when he's doing that, so I have to wait for him to finish doing that to glide. Here's to hoping that those don't kill me. Just gonna collect everything I can. I don't know who else uses that besides Kaya. I think Sucrose does, maybe? Or is she... What are the 4 stars on here again? See, they could be interesting to do a team off of. I'm not sure. I might switch back and forth between doing these two, because if I happen to get them, I don't think I will, but if I happen to get them within the next 11 days and 13 hours, the other team will be easy as pie. Because there's quite a bit of teams I feel like you can build with Zhongli, and Nouvelette is just super overpowered. So let's go talk to Amber and do her quest to try and get some XP. And hopefully the character we get from this next temple is a crowd character, so we can do Kaya's or an Animo character. Because I feel like those are really important. Or a shielder or a healer, or just 10 4-star characters that will all be of use to me. I don't think there's any pyro that's required in the domain. Maybe a little bit, but Gaming is pyro, so it's fine. I don't remember what else. I've played through the beginning so many times, but I still don't remember. I have the worst enemy. Worst enemy? Worst memory ever. I'm walking here. Jeez. I forgot that it did that. Oh, no, I mean, I didn't, but I did for like a moment, and then as soon as I like got the thing for Amber's quest, I was like, oh, they're not gonna give me the like Genshin Impact thing, and then it did just after I teleported away. I don't know, I started walking that puzzle like I was about to do it. I can't do it. How many do I have now? Still not quite enough, but close. Not close enough, but because close enough implies that I would have it. I'm not gonna let it trick me into stopping my gliding, because I've done it so many times where I stop gliding and then die. I'm just really, I'm not familiar with the Claymore characters aside from Kenichi. It's just a little bit weird. This might be a pretty easy domain. I just realized something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I forgot about the guys that are up there. Let me just... You guys aren't looking. Let me just let you guys decide if there's what I could do as a punishment that doesn't require spending money or primo gems. Because I don't really know how else to get past this, because I already wandered past the area that would be the skip. Or not the skip, but a skip. Tell me what I could do to make up for that. Definitely give me some examples, because I'm kind of cheating very much right now. I can't believe I didn't. I just completely forgot that this domain wasn't just about pyro, it's about her being an archer. In terms of combat, I mean. I probably could have just exited, but I'm already in here. My back hurts like I'm old. Oh, my back. The temple from here. So let's see who we get. Or what we get, but hopefully a who. Or if we get a weapon, hopefully it's one that I didn't mean to skip. Great, okay. Let's go on his. Yao Yao. At least that's healing. That's some healing. I'm desperate for another character, really. So I know that we just got Yao Yao, but there's a few other elements I would greatly prefer. What? And I left Tenori. Well, that's something. I was not expecting that. Okay, so 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 the second team, that means, for Spiral Abyss would be based around Tainari. The first team based around Kame. I'm not sure who would work well with Tainari, since I feel like he wants to be on field a lot. But we have a bow character, so you know, that would have been really useful. Let's get some weapons on them. She wants Black Tassel. Let's do some auto adding. Let's refine it too, since we're able to. See, I feel like EM could be good here for right now, but I really think attack is better. And let's get the slingshot on him, right? Doesn't he want the slingshot? I'm pretty sure. That's his best free-to-play weapon, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna stick with this on him for now. I can't believe we got in early. I don't know why I'm being so picky over early game artifacts that don't really matter. Let's just get them, well, let's get them all up to level 20 just because we're here, so why not? So this is our team for right now, so we get some burning reaction going on. I can't really do much with Kaya's quest right now, solely because of the cryo monuments. I do have a character that can hit the eye of the what are they called again? Gosh, I can't. I think this is a place to stop. Okay, so we're gonna let Jean talk here. We're going to go collect our AR rewards, and then I'm going to be done for the night, and I'll probably continue more tomorrow. Thank you for nothing. This is what we're working with. So I'm gonna do some research on what teams would be good, so what characters I might want to save up for these characters. I'll still be doing wishing in the meantime, though. I think getting Zhongli could be good for either one of these, most likely putting him on a team with this, just so that if we get Shanyun, we can put her on a team with him, so then he'd have healing, and then he'd have a shield. I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, good night. It's the next day, and I don't really plan on doing much on the account today, because, turns out there was more Gaming chill. So it turns out that there was more footage than I thought there would be, so it's plenty enough to make a video out of. It's going to take some time to edit it all up. In the meantime, since the 5.3 live stream was today, I went ahead and redeemed the codes from the live stream, and I figured we would do just the couple of wishes that it gave us. It not really much, but you know, figured we should do it right now. And I would discuss the teams that I potentially had in mind. So first, we're just go oops. Even though I doubt we will get him, especially since we only just got Tighnari, I think Zhongli would make a great addition to a Tighnari team. I have a couple of teammates in mind, so it's not anything I'm really too worried about. For Gaming's team, I think that I would prefer to do something more of like a vaporized team. Get Shanyun or Jean, just, you know, for the Animo swirl and healing, and get Bennett, because Bennett, and then either Farina, Yelan, Singsho, one of those three. But on the other hand, if I don't do Vaporize, I can do Melt, I guess. But I would prefer to do Vaporize. For Tighnari, on the other hand, a lot of the teammates I saw were Electro and then like Fischl, Yamiko, Shinote, Kuki. So those would be examples. So there's a few other Dendro options in there that we could throw in there. So like Yao Yao for now would be fine for a teammate for Tighnari, I think. But I don't really know, you know, I'm not too familiar with these characters, so just if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know, because I don't have any clue. That's all. I'll see you next time, I guess.